Hold on, fam. Sorry about that. You can hear me right now. Sister Masona Knight. Let me know. Let me know you can hear me now. You can hear me. Let me know. All right. Anyway, sorry about that. Welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the number one grinder, one of the best kept secrets on social media. Better believe it. Press one. Okay. Um, but I ain't gonna be here that long. Not gonna be here that long. Just wanna touch base with the family and also I gotta watch out for my food too. But again, welcome. Um, Government open up. That's good news. Bad news is they got deal with we got to deal with it again in the January. You know, you got to deal with it. You can hear me, press one. Okay, we got to deal with it again. Yeah. Well, let me make my announcement. Shout out to my underrated one family. Thanks for coming in. that should be there for you from day one, years, and up to now. The ones along the way, thank y'all. Let's keep on sticking for the truth and fight for it. It's not my truth, not your truth, but the truth, right? That's lacking right now. So let's keep on standing for the truth and stand together. Shout out to No Duck Zone family, brother Clarence McClain, his wife, and they family. Shout out to No Duck Zone family. Shout out to them. Part of that too. Shout out to the mighty LBBC. That's Lions Den Box community, also back community. Shout out to the creators, Brother 7-8 Sports TV. And I've been part of that for years, throughout for years. So shout out to the brothers, sisters over there. This is Grinda 24th Saturday Family Talk. Hope we can get some people because, like I said, I'm not gonna be here. I'm not gonna be here long. Not gonna be here long. Yeah, the whole government shutdown was pointless. Now they said until the end of January, stay ready, be ready. I said, yeah, you're right about that. They be ready, you know. People, oh yeah, everything open. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Then also they start with this. I mean, let me say this. I know people hate the Democrats, and I get it, what they have done. Especially for our people that cause separation with the black man and black woman. Let me put it out there. Let me put it out there. But Republicans, like I'm keep on saying this, and I'm keep on hopping on it, hop on it, hop on it, hop on it, hop on it. Y'all got the office, and the people that vote you in. Y'all got all branches of government. Got the ball there. Okay. They dropped the ball, right? So what we need to do, we gotta understand it on. Got to put a, niggas say, oh, Democrats don't want to do that. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, Democrats got something to do with it too. Yeah, I'm not saying they don't, but they do. But y'all got the Orange Crush 45, Orange Crush 47. You the head. Do you got your partner in crime, the vice president? Then y'all got the Senate, right? Then y'all got the Congress, right? Then y'all got the majority of the Supreme Court. And you still want to mess with the people in this country. And some of you Democrats are conservative. Y'all need to be to blame. Y'all should be shaming yourselves too. But y'all, long as y'all get yours and your family get yours, that get there, that's what's all right. Right? But let me talk about the ones that voted for. Yeah, y'all complaining. Y'all voted for. Y'all know all the. Orange Crush 45 into 47. Y'all know what this person all about. So why you get mad for? Why you get mad for? I'll be right back. Let me go check out. I'll check on. Hold on, family. Hold on. Hold on. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Hold on, family. Hold on. I'm coming. Yeah. Okay. Hold on, family. Hold on. Hold on. I'll put stuff in the refrigerator. I'm coming, family. I'm coming. To get myself situated. But that's where we at right now. That's where we at. Oh, that's where we at. So, stuff is open up and it's all good, it's open up. And but the thing for me, you got some that are still worrying. And and so really what's gonna be next? Really, what's gonna be next? What's gonna be next? What's gonna be next? So again, welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel. I'm Ray Doctor. You're truly no one Grinda. One of the best kept secret on social media. And this is um welcome, brother Tom. 24th Sanity Family Talk. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. You know? Mm. So I don't know, but the Republicans, mostly they in office. Ooh, they the ones in office. Or white prices, housing, insecurities. There's a lot of people who are going hungry in this country, especially among the elderly, disabled, veterans. Yeah, but Sister Masona Knight, that's a good point you bring up. But the sad thing about it, it's not a lot of people, not enough people want to talk about it. Or I put the one thing they don't want to talk about. Don't want to talk about. So that means people got to still be worried. Still got to be worried. Then you got the ones I don't have to worry about me. I'll be fine. Kids be fine. Yeah. Okay. That's what you think. Be my guest. But y'all don't care either. Because, like Sister Masona Knight was talking about, the elderly, disabled, veterans, some of them don't hardly have no family. They don't have no family at all. They don't have no family. Excuse me, fam. None. Hold on. I'm back. Excuse me. And prices going up. Got a lot of them. Price beat them. They were fed. Oh, I could run the country like a business. No, you can't. But you know what? No one grind don't know what he talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. You just talking the top of your head. Damn. You know, food pantries ain't there what it used to be. Growing food ain't what it used to be. Putting chemicals in the ground, chemicals in animals. Black farmers in this country, non-existent. I remember years ago, there used to be some people in the South that had so much food, they used to come up north in our community and sell some food to us. Yeah, I'm talking about getting like free vegetables, free fruit, sausages. They used to have in the truck. Just get all that. Nice price. Sell that out like maybe 1 or 2 days. Go back down south, put it there. They need to bring that back. I mean, my late father grew up with some people in Georgia. They used to do that. Come on north. We drive all the street roads and stuff. Stop, get the stuff. You know, some you ain't have to really shop. All right, we'll be back in 2 weeks. Okay, we be waiting. But those are the times. Those were the times. You know. So people in despair. Yo. People in despair. People are. They don't know when the next meal comes. You know. Yo, like me, I gotta figure out. You know how I'm gonna eat. Might have to cook some stuff up to save. But people these days, they don't believe in cold cuts. Some don't believe in cooking. That's why I'm so happy that my late parents teach me how to cook, clean, how to talk to people that have to pay bills, right? Because them skills comes in handy. That's what it's all about. You gotta have them skills, lifetime skills. Load up on tall trees and stuff. Very important. Water. Man. There's a song a lot of over 50 years ago by Cool and the Gang. The LP said "Light of Worlds." To me, one of the underrated of LPs they ever made. This day was Rico on the superstar. I like all Cool and the Gang stuff. But hear the whole jam. We hear the whole LP. It's worked it back in '74, "Light of Worlds." But there's a song there named "Fruit Man." We're talking about people from the South coming north and sell that, good food. A lot of food pantries have run out of food. They can't keep up with supply and demand. These same churches will not help the community and often shame people for asking for help. Yeah, DP, what's going on, brother? I want you to go. Check out my brother, and also check out my song tonight. I think do you do my song? Do you do content? Always want to ask you that, but I know GP do. I want to go check out my brother GP in the building. Thank you, brother, as always. Shout out to Cali. Tell you, my family big. Man, I got a lot. I got quite a few people part of the Underrated One family. He's one of them that's scattered out. I'm good. If you want to come up, brother, you can. It's up to you if you want to. If not, always the next time. But lifetime skills is very important. We got people that cook. I don't want to eat that the next day. How about that's the only thing you can eat? I'm thinking about doing YouTube next year. Okay, that's what's up. So GP, if you want to come up, let me know. You know. Yeah. But it's sad. It really is. Food pantries going empty. Hey, 12 Hours. What's going on, sis? Why don't you come on up for a few minutes? I got a few minutes to kill. Tell us about the how you feel about the government shutdown. It's ended till January. So hold on. How do you feel about it? There goes the link right there. You want come on up? Come on up. Also GP too. Got you. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Mm. Oh, yeah. No, so yeah, so said churches to, to give you food, usually dented up canned goods, state food that even edibles, these pastors won't even give a bag of groceries or get costs. Yeah, that's true. That's true about that. Yeah. But I can tell you one thing though, like these dollar stores, when they be having them canned goods and stuff like that, those still able. And these are good canned goods too. There are some people that actually get the meats, right? From the supermarket and go to these dollar stores. What do you mean? So come on up. I'm right here. I'm talking right now. So won't you come up? I've been talking. You wasn't here. The link right there. Well, I was selling about what? If I was selling a few minutes ago, I was checking on my food. I was getting my food. Selling about what? That's what I'm saying. Come on up. You should know it by now. I never selling for nothing. If I was selling, I was taking some things. So come on up because I'm not gonna be here long. Cause I'm not gonna be silent. You come up. I mean, what you want to talk about? I mean, we talk about everything. You know, we talk about everything over here. So I don't know why you said that. You can come on up. We can talk about something else. The thing right now, because I ain't tell the truth. I ain't gonna be how I come to YouTube all that much either. Not now certain things I'm doing YouTube soon, but I ain't gonna have to come to YouTube. Not me. So if you wanna come up, come on up before I get out of here. Yeah, so like you know, some politicians doing us a favor. They doing us a big favor, huh? So people just mm, yeah. So I'm giving you a few. Yo, what's going on, brother Aaron? What's good, my LDBC fan? What's good? Thanks for coming. Appreciate you. Shout out to Michigan. See, that's the part of underrated one fan right here. Tell you, Michigan big. I don't know this. I mean, my family big. I got family all over the place. He's fam right there. And we'll talk about sports a little more too. I'll talk about sports here and there. Bonnie Rose, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. You haven't seen me in a while anyway. Mm. How you doing? When I talk about YouTube, I'm not talking about y'all. Y'all good to me and everything. Some people YouTube they. Welcome. Thanks for coming. Great to see y'all. The 12 vows is fronting to come on up. Scared? Huh? You scared, Sister 12 vows? You scared? Hmm? Well, it's so blessing to see you, Sister Bonnie Rose. Yeah, that's right. What do you mean? Yeah, that's right. Hello?
Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm right here. I'm not afraid of
It's
you.
not that I'm fronting. It's not that I'm fronting to come up. It's that your stupid application that you got right here be giving a hard time to come up. I had to do this 3 times just to get on here.
Well, it ain't my fault.
It's
You
your
know,
fault. It's your fault.
it ain't my
But wait a
fault.
minute. Wait a minute. Let me tell you what. Let me tell you what happened. So I was on a live stream last night, that I just had to leave because it was so ridiculous. Because the host was saying that we have a lot of opportunities regarding work, regarding construction, and we have a lot of industries that women don't seem to apply for. And the female that was on the panel straight up said, no, it's because men don't give them the opportunity. And I just was like, she is not telling the truth. And I hate when I have to witness or be in a room where the females are being delusional and lying. And when you was putting her up to the wall, like when you put her to the wall, then she went off talking about, well, can you men change a tire? Can you men do you know how to change the oil in the car? And I was like, what does that got to do with construction jobs and how the industry doesn't have a bunch of females doing that job? Why she can't accept the fact that a lot of women don't want to do that kind of labor? What is the problem?
Had these discussions, 12 hours. Some of these
But I
women,
don't
they
understand
don't
what
want to
the
have these
problem
discussions.
is.
They don't want to have these discussions. 12 hours? 12 hours.
No,
We up
it's so
here.
crazy.
We up here. This is 12 hours. Right? Let me tell the people about 12 hours. Right? She's a single mother with a son. Right? She trying to do whatever she can to make sure that her son has the resources to be a man. Right? And plus, she talk high to black men. Now, if there's some black men need to get together, yes. Right? But you know what? They always been like this. And I'm going to keep on saying like this. They are, now, let me put this out there too. There are considered hatred for black women too. Good black women that brothers keep on talking about it, and y'all need to be quiet with that. So let me put that out there. I'm going to throw that out there. These brothers know what you're talking about. Oh, black women. So understand, all right? But I'm gonna get back to this. They are continually hatred of black men, of some black women. There is no respect. There's no
No
respect of
respect.
our existence. There is no respect what we trying to do. And I'm talking about good men. There is no respect at all. And then if some brothers know what's going on, y'all so fucking punks about it. Y'all don't even want to say nothing about it because you goddamn. Oh, let me start cursing. Oh God. Your masculinity is being compromised.
It's for sale. The masculinity is for sale, right,
It
JT?
is for sale. It
For sale.
is.
And you know why I see that now? I see that so much, right? I was talking to this black guy on his panel. He's really cool. I really like him. But look, this this happened for real. I said to him that, there has been some black female content creators that was acting like black women shouldn't even have birth to black men. And he didn't want to touch it, JT. JT, he didn't want to touch it. And I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here? He didn't want that fire on his panel, JT.
I want that smoke.
But
You laugh because you know I love that smoke. I love the smoke.
what's going on? Why he didn't want to talk about it, JT? He is a black man. Why he don't want to talk about how there's people actually make content that are discouraging women from even having black men. They
Yeah,
don't want them to have males. They want to live in a society where it's only females.
you answer your own question.
How? I don't understand why he didn't want to touch it.
Compromise.
But
Society
who is it
compromise.
benefiting?
Society
How is it benefiting
compromises
him?
men.
But
We,
does he think he gonna get more
we know
vagina?
it's not.
I don't know.
We know it's not benefiting him, but society thinks thinks differently.
Mm.
I came up to my, I just popped in my mind. You want to hear it?
Tell me.
Delusional society compromise.
Okay. Yes, they're delusional for real.
We live in this is delusional, and anybody that say you know it came from me. Delusional society compromise.
So do they think it just makes it easier in life just not to even bother? Like just avoid the topic altogether. Like it's gonna go away?
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes it is. So,
Oh
yeah,
God. It's just crazy to me that they did not acknowledge that there
they don't want.
are
They don't want the knowledge.
they
Just
don't
say
want to know. Okay, okay, I get it. They don't want to even know.
they don't want to know because
Oh,
you know
that's
why?
sad to me.
Because they massively had to show up. The fire. See, people understand when you do massively, it's fire with it. You gotta fight. You gotta fight. You gotta fight with it. I want that smoke. And something I feel uncomfortable. I want that. You know, you that's what you die to people say. I want that smoke. It can't be me, and it cannot be me in these conversations. I want it all. I want that smoke. But I don't debunk whatever you say. But see, if I do that, oh, you hate women. You go after women. We don't like your tone. And you know what I say? Oh well, because you're talking stupid.
Now I understand why that happens. Yeah, because I feel like that content creator from last night, he could have simply just put her behind stage or whatever, because she was talking over everybody. She
Because
didn't
they
want no
give
men to
them
talk.
money, despite what they say 12 hours. You know, well, you know the game throughout the year because you're they're giving them money too.
Oh, because you talking about like the cash apps.
Yes.
Oh, so they
They,
gotta. They
they
feel like there's
monetize,
a
they
loyalty.
monetize, right, they monetize. Hey,
Oh,
compromise,
okay.
hey, compromise masculinity comes with a big price.
Wow, that's some messed up stuff. It's crazy. It's not. See, then see how it's not, we not being real. See, then we get to a point we not being real.
I'm saying that's why I am what I am. I'm not. I'm. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not coming on my masculinity.
Well, I'm happy I can come over here and have the real
Yeah.
conversation because
Yeah.
you and I both know if you have females on the construction site, they usually the flaggers. They not
Yeah.
carrying the stuff, and
You ask me, I'm not
they might be
carrying that.
sweeping. They're not
Yeah.
carrying this. Come on,
I'm
why is
not
it? I was
carrying
like,
no more.
what world is she in? Then
I'm
she was like, well, maybe in New York the women don't do this, and I was like, what is she
you
talking
know,
about? Just it's ridiculous. It was just so stupid to me.
but see, you know what I was saying about that though? You want to be a man? All right, go pick it up. And I do, and I sweep up and do the flat.
And go through the coffee runs. Cause
And do the
them
coffee
down, they
runs,
be doing
right?
the coffee run.
And do
They
the
be
coffee
doing
run.
that stuff. It's female stuff. They give them something to do. They give them something to do, but they're not
You
really
want
doing
to
the
be,
major work.
you want to be a man. Then it's, but you cannot complain about your emotion. You said that you want to be equal to men. You cannot show
Yeah.
no emotion. What you got to do? You can't cry. No, you can't do that. You want to be man, right?
And another thing that was crazy too, like this woman, like I said that but fire when it comes to firefighters, a lot of women can't even pass the physical component of the. It's like, why are we trying to play like that? This is not real. They got that physical component where they got to run with the hose and all of this stuff, and they don't pass. They can't do it. A lot of the women can't do it. It's not that they didn't get the opportunity, it's that they're physically unable to do it. She was saying, no, it's because of the she was trying to say that we are so consumed with patriarchy or whatever, that we don't understand how we're not allowing females to have the opportunity. And I just didn't agree with her. And she didn't want to hear it. I didn't agree that people don't have the opportunity, because if the woman gets the
Oh,
opportunity
there
to
you
race
go.
and she can't complete it, then what is the issue? Welcome into the panel.
What's
Hey,
up,
what's
brother?
up?
Brother God Nollywood.
Oh, hey, guy, brother. Hotep.
Yeah, the
What's
man of
up?
the
What's
hour.
up? What's up?
The man of the hour, the pan African fire warrior. Every time I ready to get in some mind. I'm ready to.
What's good, Sister Vels? What's good, underrated?
Yeah,
How my brother and sisters doing?
one of
God
my few
first.
favorite people's up here. I got 12 valves. I got God Nollywood. Y'all want that? I want that smoke.
He wants to
I'm with
smoke.
you.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
God likes to
Let's do
smoke
it.
too. God loves smoke.
Listen, I don't mind my chimney get high. I want that smoke. I want it. I want that smoke. That's
So
what.
what you think about it? What you think about it, guy? Do you feel that the women just not getting the opportunity?
Let me know, man. Want that smoke.
What's the question?
Do you think the women are just not getting the opportunity to do these construction jobs and all of this? She's trying to say they just being discriminated on. That's what she literally said. She started making it like how they bring up black people, but the discrimination. She said women are not, they're being discriminated upon and not getting the opportunity
That's a
to work
lie.
in
That's a
construction
damn
sites.
lie. That's a
That's
lie.
what she
That is a
said.
damn lie. I don't know where she coming from with that. Women get more opportunities than men. First of all, women are getting more educated than men. So so you mean, what do you mean she not getting it? What I mean, unless she don't have a high school diploma, and she got to speak for herself. She can't speak for all women, and that's another thing we got to stop doing.
Hey, I want that smoke. I want that.
See, let me say this. That's feminism talk. You don't listen to a feminist, and
I agree.
trust me, don't listen to a. I don't care what race they are. They're the worst.
They the worst. I want that.
I agree with you so much.
That smoke today. I want that motherfucking smoke.
And then, guy, when I said that most of the women on the construction site are usually the flaggers, I said they not doing. She was like, that's because she was basically like trying to say that they're not allowing the women to, because they make more money. Like when you do the other jobs, you get more money. So she's like, they're not allowing the woman to drive the forklifts and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, it don't ring true to me.
I want that
Well,
smoke.
let me say this: some things you gotta let men do, and I'm just gonna say that because some things are just a little too risky for women. I mean, unless she's a damn bodybuilder.
I mean,
I'm just saying. I'm just speaking for. I'm just, like I said, I'm a protector, so I'm speaking. Certain things I think men should handle, because some of those things, when you're talking about construction and all that stuff, some things are you got some heavy stuff. That only men, you need that men's strength. Now, I'm not saying women can work, but it gotta be, like more carpentry. She could pick up a little wood and put a hammer through it, whatever she got to do. But those, some of those stuff, you got some heavy things that only men can do to need strength. I'm just saying, for me, I'm just saying how I look at things. I don't know what's your thoughts on that.
Yeah, I don't want.
But even when you see the construction sites, you see it mainly. It's mainly by men. It isn't like she didn't want to. She didn't want to accept the fact that there are gender roles, and in these particular professions, it's really gender. It's really for men. But the women do get opportunity. But like when I told her, I said when firefighters, they have a test and they have a physical component to the test, and a
Yes.
lot of women do not pass it. She was like, no, they don't get the opportunity. And I was like,
no,
what?
They do get
and then the guy
opportunities.
with the bell, he wouldn't say nothing.
And there are women in the fire department. There's women in the fire department, but again, there's certain, like I said, there's some, like I said, they got to pass the physical test as well as psychological tests and all that, so she got to understand that, there's certain professions that only, it's only dealing with men's strength.
What's going on?
But women are not being discriminated from those professions, though. That's a lie. She could be the operator. She could be the operator. She could make sure the uniforms are taken care. I mean, there's a lot she can do.
You know what? No, I'm at. You know what I'm at though? I just tell 12 hours. You want to hear this, bro? You know where I'm at, bro? Now I love women. I love women. I love women. You know what I'm at right now? I want that smoke today. But after I'm saying, I want that smoke. I want that smoke. I want that smoke for them simpy men and your feminists. I want that smoke. I got something. You know what I mean? Y'all want to?
I know what you mean. Let's bring it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I'm with it. What's up?
Y'all want to do this? You want to disrespect? Go ahead, do the job, but don't cry. Don't show no emotion. Do it. I'm not stopping. Listen, I'm eating cornbread. I'm not catered to y'all.
Right. I feel like the guy that was on that live stream was catering to the female. I feel like she was over talking him. And I didn't like it. So I had to leave. Like, I just got to the point where I was like, I don't want to. I know he's cool. I didn't think about the fact that they getting the cash apps. They aligned with them. But I just knew she was not telling the truth, because if we go to these construction sites, the majority there are men. If it was so easy, I feel the women would be there. And I said to her, the men don't dominate the hair industry, right? I said, when it comes to beauty and cosmetics, we don't have, it's not dominated by men. Men aren't flocking to be beauticians. They're not trying to be cosmetologists. That's not a common thing for men.
You left one thing out though.
What? Tell me.
Don't worry about the man with the broken hands. Oh, I'm sorry. Oops.
But still, it's not overpopulation. It's not like they flocking. They not flocking to it. And she was trying to make it like she trying to play mental games with me, trying to tell me that it's my mindset. I've been so many patriarchy. She's like the patriarchy, but I'm like, but why we don't see them?
I'm not protecting, and we talking throughout humanity, right? But we're gonna keep with us to the people. I am not protecting no black feminists that want me to die. Do not believe that I exist, and I could talk behalf for black men. I'm talking about strong, heterosexual black men that you don't have to have money. We more than a motherfucking paycheck.
Right.
Nah, not protecting y'all. If y'all don't like it, y'all go to hell.
Oh, well, wait, but underrated. Don't that guy that you had, what's his name, Antonio or whatever? Don't say that too loud. He might get mad. He might say, underrated, you're wrong. Remember, he was like, he told me, oh, you wrong, brother. You wrong, brother. I mean, just simping. Just missing my whole point, by the way.
That smoke, bro. Yo, listen.
Don't say that too loud. I'm just.
I want that smoke. Listen.
But underrated.
Let me tell you. Well, after let me tell you 12 about me and God. Now we keep in contact each other offline, and now I'm gonna say this stuff. Yo, we good on TikTok later on, right?
Yep.
All right.
I
want that smoke. I want it. I ain't got no good. I only got 3-4 hours of sleep. Think about. I want that smoke, and I'm gonna say on TikTok, I want that smoke. I want it. I want the smoke.
Like I was trying to bring up.
Listen, I'm not protecting women. I'm gotta say this. I'm not protecting women, especially black women that don't believe nothing about us. They could say whatever they. No, let me put this out there first before I continue. There are black men keep on going on about black women, and it's wrong. Excuse me, it's wrong. And I'm talking, there are some good black women out there need to be protected. So black men, y'all need to cut that shit out because y'all no wrong on that. So let me put that out there. But back to my point though, nah, y'all talking all greasy about us. But y'all want to fuck with a poser? So eat from their motherfucking plate then. If you don't believe to eat from a black man plate, then you eat from that Chinese man. And I'm talking about the ones that keep on thinking that we less than. The Hispanic man, the Japanese man, the Palestinian man, the Indian man. I'm talking about the ones that still think that we less than the human beings. You want to eat from that plate? You stay with that plate.
That's right.
Don't come over here. But over here is the truth. Ain't no women and the men, them sipping. You want to eat from their plate? You stay your broken hands over there. Your rainbow little skittle little self over there.
and once any black man tried to correct the lady, she went there going into your relationship with your mother and all this. And he was like, "Yeah, I have mothers, I have sisters." But it doesn't change the fact. It's not changing the reality of what we're talking about. When you go to a construction site, you don't even see 50-50 of women. You can count how many women are at the construction site. And sometimes you can't even tell that the woman is a woman that on some of those construction sites because she's so burly. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't even look feminine no more because she's been doing that kind of work for so long that now you almost can't tell that is a female. But she don't want to hear none of that. She don't want to hear none of that. She don't want to hear about femininity or emotionalism.
But see, they don't even want to talk about how you wear your tight jeans and your lipstick, and then you trying to get another John. Let's talk about that.
Right, because I don't think she's trying to do too much about the comparison. Because I brought up about boxing, and I said a lot of times when women start out in boxing, they can't even keep up with their what the guy told me. They can't stay with their weight class because a lot of women drop off. Like you can't they can't really keep a successful career. He said a lot of women they just don't continue on if they start out. And I was like, that's interesting. He said you got to go further out. You got to find places where the women are doing it. Whereas a man, he can usually stay in a career with boxing. It's not like it's not really that popular among women. And she didn't want to talk about it because if they don't care about it, they don't care. They don't care about boxing. They're not gonna have a conversation about boxing.
I want that smoke today. But now on, I'm being honest, y'all. I met a 12 hours. I'm gonna get to you, brother God now. I met a 12 hours. She said, "Andre, we need." One time I was gonna say, I'm not saying I ain't gonna say that. And I was going like, I don't want to do them with 12. I said, no, we need you as a brother. We need you to stand up for us as a people, stand up for us good women, stand up for my son and stuff like that. And I remember she told me that years ago, and I'm glad that you told me that 12 hours. Because people like me and God now, that's how we feel undervalued. He's happily married to a queen. A black queen is not being respected. not being respected. Got kids, keep the family together, not being respected. I live by myself. I'm doing the best I can. I even take walks around where I live at. Not being respected. Still had the criminal minds in the back eye, the back of a mean guy. Now I'm talking about good black men. I'm not talking about the ones that had the money. I'm talking about we in these streets doing the work. And still being disrespected.
Because they don't want to see a black man doing nothing
I
successful.
want to just go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Quinn. My bad.
I was on a panel where the black man owns several security companies, right? And he was saying that because he's been married to his wife, you know, for decades, and he was talking about his grandkids. He got the grandkids and stuff, and he was saying that one of the major problems with women is that they think they can change a grown man. He said once you date the man and you see that he has things that that's not compatible to you, he said you just simply move on. He said you gotta draw the line and move on to the next option. He said, if you want a working man and the man that you got's not working, you got to move on to the working man. If you want a man that's into, he want the high value man, then why are you dealing with a man that's not high value man? He said these women they wanna play games. He said they get pregnant by the men that they know they wasn't gonna be committed because they didn't have a commitment from the beginning, and then they want to get mad with all men. But the women didn't want to hear his conversation, and then they started like trying to dog him. But I was like, see, that's the bottom line. One of the forefront things is when you say, "Oh, I can change this. I can change this guy. This guy right here, I'm gonna work with him." Or the guy says, "I'm
But
gonna work with this girl."
define a man that works though. Let's define that right now before we get these brothers got night work. Define what a man works. So a man got to have a 9 to 5 the job to work.
I think just a person that's making a steady income. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So if we like if he's working from home or whatever, he
But how
does
about he's not?
a contractor. He's a
But
contractor,
again,
just making
it
steady
don't have
income.
to be. It don't have to be a job, right? Maybe that person on disability is getting money, but they're not working.
So that would be a fixed income, right?
Is
So a
that
person
working?
on disability has a fixed income.
But if that person is valuable though.
It's value. Listen, the woman is attracted to the guy, and she wants to be with them. That's the main thing. All the guy was just saying is that these women trying to fix a grown man is not gonna work. You gotta already come with the man that you want, the woman that you want. He says, don't come in there thinking you're gonna change him. He said, this is a grown man. He said, if he already coming with qualities you don't like, you gotta leave him alone. And I agree with that.
So running a household, a man running a household, that's not working.
What do you mean running a household? You mean changing the
Make sure
reversal role?
everything is good. That's working, right?
Yeah, if that's what the woman is into, a stay-at-home man.
But how about a man like me live by myself? I'm not working.
You said you're on a fixed income?
I'm just saying. I'm not working. I'm just saying I'm not working,
Okay, you're
right?
not working.
But I got
I'm not
income
working
coming
either.
in. I got income coming in. So that makes me a
Okay,
lazy
so you're in
man.
a fixed income.
That makes me a lazy man.
I would say a lazy man is a person that don't have any financial means, right? So you losing the concept. We're talking about a person that has no finances coming in.
No, I'm not using
So it's
car. I
zero.
want you to understand what I'm saying.
You have finances coming in. That's like a person
But I'm
getting
not
with an
being
elderly guy.
respected. That's you have to understand. Not being respected.
Right.
God not have a job, not being respected. At the end of the day, we just men. We not being respected at all. No matter whatever financial that we bring to the table. No matter what, I come in the house, I put my key in the door. I make sure everything's straight. Make sure my well being is everything up, everything okay. I'm still not being respected. God now he will say that not being respected.
And that's wrong.
What's the definition of being a real man then? I want that smoke today. Go ahead, brother. I want that smoke today.
Yeah, I think it's obvious that there's a disconnect, and I think there's a misconception of the nature of the man, right? Um, Men um is naturally for a man to, you know, make the bread and bring it home, and you know what I'm saying, and making sure that his family's protected. That's nature. A woman, now let me say this, it takes two to raise a child. You know, it takes two. It's very unnatural, and I'm just saying for me, it's unnatural for one parent to take care of one child. It's unnatural. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when you have, and like I said, I say women, and when I say women make the choices, you know, you had, I don't like a simp to tell me, oh, you wrong, brother. No, women make the choices. When we see a woman that we like, what do? We don't wait for her to come to us. We go to them. It's like, okay, here I am. Either you like what you see or you don't like what you see. If a woman say, "Oh, I'm not feeling you," we get rejected. Fine, okay, we go to okay. She don't like us. That's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But women would have you believing that they have no choices, or some simp would tell, "Oh no, that's wrong, brother. You know, we do got choices." No. I never had a woman come to me and try to bag me or, hey, yeah, do you look good? Let me, can I get your number? I never had no woman do that to me. That's not even sexy. I don't even like that. I feel awkward. I'd be like, yo, what's wrong with you? Like
Right.
Tupac
I love
said.
it.
What he said? He said, I don't want it if it's that easy.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just saying, like, um, when it comes down to good brothers, I noticed that we do get put down. We was on a live, which I would discuss on TikTok. I'm not going to mention any names. I'll be subliminal, but and this person never apologized. I was on her. I was nice to I was nice to be on her panel. Like I don't mind supporting people, but I still felt a certain way. I still felt it. And it started off as a joke, and then she just went ham. And it got to the point where she became disrespectful, to the point that we made it seem like black men, black people ain't shit. She rather go to the Latino man. If it was a choice of her getting a cup of sugar, she'd rather go to another race because she thinks another race would treat her better. So there was a lot of slander. There was a lot of put down. She talked about some business that none of us on the panel knew about, except maybe one or two. And it was a complete put down. And I'm just like, damn, where is this coming from? We supposed to be family. We supposed to be, we always supported her with more. I'm giving her big gifts on TikTok. So that whatever money she get could put to her little business or whatever. She just forgot about that. But again, it was already in her. It was that pre-assumption on black people, especially black men. And she's a woman with 4 or 5 damn kids by different men, and she's upset with that. And she need to be honest. She need to be honest. Look, huh?
I said right.
Yeah, she need to be honest. Look, I'm hurt. I'm hurt because the black men that I badly chose, ran off and had left me with their children. She need to be honest.
Right.
And I'm gonna say this on TikTok. And if none of them, if they hear it, if they see me doing it, and if they decide to unfriend me, I'm fine with that. Because I don't like phony people.
I want that
I
smoke.
don't like phony people.
I want that smoke.
And it's a very hurtful thing. It was a very hurtful, underrated doctor. It was on the panel. It was a very hurtful thing.
I want that smoke. I want it. I want that bad. I want people to see
I have
my
a question.
face. I want that.
I got a question though.
I
Okay,
want.
so did you get the opportunity to
Oh, how you
express that
doing?
disrespect?
Welcome, Mo. That's my she supports black men. See,
Hey,
you
P Love. Hey,
support
Monica.
black men, good, decent black men. And the black men, let me say this, and the black man had disrespected, she put him in a place. So we had sisters that respect black men. Good black men. I want that smoke. Any simps, any feminists trying to come after my brother or me, and plus any women that in the chat that respect black men, I want that smoke. I want it. Now you got me fucked up. Y'all know
But
what I
it's
stand.
real though. Well, we gotta be real. That's what it is.
Stay together. I fought for that. I stand for that shit for years. Monica, no. Anybody fuck with Monica, I'm on that ass. Because I know what type of woman she is. D-Love, Masona Knight, even you 12 Vows. These are good women that even though they probably had some fucked up black men, and still right here, want us black men still to exist. I want that smoke. You got me now. I was asleep. I was there. I put the other side of underrated in the closet. I want that smoke. I want it. I want it back. I'm taking little pieces of cornbread. I want that smoke. You're not going to disrespect me as a human being, as a black man that is willing to put my life on the line for the African family. Do it. For my fellow black man, also fellow black woman. I'm talking about the good ones out here. We the good ones out here. I don't mind that. I stand on that shit. Then you gonna come disrespect me or my brother here because of fucked up choices y'all made? And the feminist ones, y'all still want to mess with a brother with broken hand? No value. Got no value. Compromising their masculinity for feminine? Nah, I want that smoke. You can unfriend me too. I ain't talking about you on the chat. You know, Sister Manga, you want to come up there, you can come and let me know. You can come. I want that smoke. I want that smoke. Because your feminists and your broken hands, brother, the rainbow little skittle ones, y'all got me effed up. And let me say this again. Any black man keep on talking about the black woman all the time, you're fucked up too. I want the smoke.
I think some of them ain't all that straight to me when that's a constant thing out of their mouth.
Fuck that, man. Nah, I ain't got. No, listen. No, what the brother was talking about. I'm being honest. You know, I ain't. I ain't getting no good sleep. Nah, 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 nah. But to say your family though, right? Nah, nah, no, nah.
I think
Then
I
you
think it also makes sense what Underrated has said earlier too, guy, when he was saying that a lot of them content creators that get that kind of diverse crowd, they get the
Mhm.
cash apps and stuff. And so they they appease them. They compromise because of that.
Right.
Cause
That's
they'll
true.
be giving them, they be playing like they so cool with them and that they love them, and they be giving them cash apps and trying to outdo some people. And I've seen it. I've seen it. I didn't hold it. Like if he didn't break it down for me, if Underrated didn't break it down for me, I just be feeling lost sometimes because they allow such disrespect. Like when they start over talking
Hmm.
everybody on the panel, I'm like, what the hell? But I forget that yeah, they be doing the cash apps. They do. But that always goes back to how we all compromise for money. I'm not saying any of y'all. I'm saying that we do see that. That's why we have the problems with politicians and stuff, because once they get all friendly with the lobbyists and all these people who's giving them big deals, then they don't hear nobody voice no more.
Let me say
They
this.
start being about self.
Let me say this. 12 bells. What burns me up the most, if you look at Israel, you look at the Israelis and all the Palestinians or whatever. These people could be themselves and they still get fucking support.
Hmm.
Why the hell we gotta be something else, or we have to change our views? We have to be multiculturalists to get respect or get some sort of money or whatever. How come we just can't be ourselves?
I want
How
that
come we
smoke.
just can't be pro-African? Because
Yeah.
that's what we are,
Yes.
and still get the respect and love from other races or groups of people. It doesn't matter what we say. Because these people, they say whatever they say. You got Palestinians, they don't like Israeli. They say it straight up, and they still get, and you see them. You see them saying, well, I support Palestine. You have
But what?
Israelis. No, hear me out. You have Israelis. They say, I don't like the Palestine. And you have people like Mayweather, I stand by Israel. You understand what I'm saying? But as soon as I say, I'm not for Europeans, I'm not for Indian, I'm not for, I hear hate speech. Oh, I hear racism, all this dumb shit. So we can't be, and this is the reason why black people sell out, because the guilt trip. Go ahead, 12. I'm just a
No,
little
I
fed
know.
up.
I know exactly what you're saying. I was at a community meeting, and I said I didn't like how white people always feel like they have the right to be in our spaces. I said, why we can't have our own space? I said they get their own space, and I got a backlash for that. They was like, what are
Mm,
you talking about? I said, why we can't have a black agenda? Everybody can have an agenda but us. And they
right.
was like, what's wrong with you? They didn't know. It was like nobody saw it. Nobody saw it. Y'all see it. But y'all not in the community meeting with me. I was at a community meeting and people was acting like something wrong with me. Like I am racist. Like I was saying hate speech. Just
This is
because
from
I
black. This
said,
coming from black people, right? This coming from black people, right?
Yeah.
See,
it's
there
all
you go.
black
There
people.
you
All
have
of
it.
them was black.
There you have it. There you have it.
Have it,
They
right?
felt they felt I was being hateful, that I wasn't being loving, that you wrong, my sister. It's
But
you're limiting yourself. They said I was limiting myself,
Wow.
because you
not
don't
being
supposed to
inclusive.
love the black man. Do you understand, 12 hour? You don't supposed to love us.
I see. This crazy. And it be black
You're
men in
supposed to
it though. That's
disrespect
what's
us.
crazy. Black
That's
men,
and that.
yeah.
Yep.
Black men be right there. They don't
That'll
see it
be
as
right there.
crazy.
Yep. You got some weak, and I'm gonna tell you, 12 bells. You got some weak black men.
Yeah.
They're weak, and they are the rejects of our race. Just like you got some weak black women. We got to call it for what it is. I said it many times.
Yeah.
I said these people are weak. I don't care what they claiming. I don't care if they claiming, oh, I'm from the Nation of Islam. Bullshit. They the weakest dude. They the weakest ones. I don't care if they claiming Moorish. I don't care if they claim. I met them all, and they're weak. The FBAs, I can't stand them. I hate them. I hate them. Because they are the originals. They are the I never met an FBA that stuck with their own, that married their own. They are the biggest. They are the biggest. They are the biggest divestors.
Yes, yes, but they don't identify that. They don't identify as that.
Look at Tariq Nasheed.
Yeah.
He taking care. He got a whole white family he's taking care of.
Yeah.
He got a white mother-in-law. She's wearing a dashiki.
Yeah.
These
like that. And then
it's true.
And you know what else is crazy?
All his kids are mixed. All his kids are mixed. He got a mixed wife. She's not an African woman. She's mixed. I hate, and that's
what
another
else
thing.
drives me crazy?
Go ahead, Queen.
But it drives me crazy when they mix, then they don't act like they appropriate our culture. It's like they can't do it because they got a black person in their life.
Right.
And it's like, what's going on here? You are doing that. Like, what are you talking about? You can't say nothing now because they get invited to the cookout.
See what we talk about here, right? There are some people think that we race hate what we talk about.
Yeah,
because we fight for our people.
Being hateful right now.
Really? And
yeah, really.
Let me tell you, and these doggone chicken eating little festa Christians, y'all need to be quiet.
Right. Shut your damn mouth. Quiet. Shut your damn mouth. Right.
Shut up.
Go ahead, brother.
Shut up. Because
yes, I like it. That's the underrated. I know.
Y'all the ones want to cause all this ruckus against our people.
Yeah, bring the fire.
Y'all not in the community really helping us. And I'm talking about some man and some woman, because there are some people in church do great things. So we're not talking about y'all. And y'all need to get more credit deserved. I'm talking about the fakesters. Them little toy ones that you wind up and shit. Man, shut up. Let me tell you, this came to my mind. You can use it. Let that wind up toy stop. Just shut up. They ain't did nothing. You got black man and black woman coming out of jail. Ain't doing nothing. Y'all would not lend a hand. Y'all don't even want to help out the ones on disability, young and old.
And I do that for a living, brother. Helping my brothers and sisters. I do that for a living. Our brothers and sisters coming out the shelters. Our brothers coming out of prison. I'm trying to get them employed, making sure their resume is done. I do that. That's part of my job. That's what I do.
That's awesome.
But see you, right? But you're not doing. But you're not doing enough, bro.
Oh, it's never enough. It's never enough.
But I was telling some people at a community meeting, right, that a lot of these pantries, they cater to the community that they are serving. So if you're in the Hispanic community, they making sure they got plantains and everything for them. And if you go to a place that got a lot of Asians, they actually have products that a lot of Asians use. I said, but what about for Black people? I said, I don't feel that they making sure they got soul food for us. Like I don't feel that they advocate to make sure that they catering for foods that we like, because they don't care. Like I said, how can we not build a Black agenda when there's so many things that you know that you just know is is something that we really enjoy. Like we really enjoy certain music. Like they had recently talked about Mandami when he was running for mayor. He went to meet some of the Wu-Tang Clan. And I said, yeah. I said, but what makes that different from when Trump did the gold sneakers? I said, see how they always playing up to us on stereotypes.
Mm-hmm.
Like you gotta approach a rapper, you gotta act like you down.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Like
Mm-hmm.
what is this? You gotta come to the black church. The black church didn't even allow them in the pulpit. You can't come up in no Muslim. You can't come up in a mosque just any old way. So how are you just allowing people to come on the pulpit? You know, it's just
Mm-hmm.
interesting how we allow people to just come into our communities and they don't have to give us anything. They might be giving
Yep.
somebody money, but they not
Mm-hmm.
providing anything because you could say and actually do. You could create I'm gonna make sure we have a community center. There's no community center in this location. I'll make sure I do
Yeah.
that. Arnold Schwarzenegger had brought a community center. He created a community center in one of the NYCHA developments. They got his name, everything there. Why are people not bringing things that we ask for? They could. Spike Lee made sure that the basketball court they renovated it, make sure they had rims, everything, right? They people can, but if the community doesn't even act like they can demand, these are people in the community with money. What's the problem?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right, D-Love. Oh, Monica said, not the Christians.
No, they shouldn't be in the church at all. I agree with D Love 100%. It's disrespectful. They can have a community meeting and tell the church members that the community meeting will be held at the college auditorium, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like they have normal meetings.
You
Have
know,
them, make sure you notify them, and then that's it. They don't got to be in the pulpit.
and you know what? I want to say one thing. Can I say one thing?
Of course.
And them pastors that just say that leave them wives alone, leave them husbands alone. Keep them sheets clean that you have on. Oops. Yes.
Oh shit.
Keep them holy clean.
Bring it on, bring it, yeah, bring it.
That's what y'all need to do. Keep them sheets clean. Because what you're doing, y'all are unevenly yoked. And the ones that say that you're pure, stop saying that you lesbian or you gay. You know what the Bible say. Keep your sheets clean. Because it's dirty.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing I wanted to say. I don't mind black people who's or churchgoers or whatever. They should join the fight. The Bible is a bloody book. That's all they do is fight. You know what I'm saying? So you had, if you want to get into the biblical round, didn't Jesus win against the Romans? You know what I'm saying? Didn't his people was being oppressed by the Romans? So there's a lot of politics in the Bible. But the problem is that the government got involved and said, no, we don't want a Dr. King. We don't want a Marcus Garvey because those guys was Christians. We don't want a Malcolm X because he was Muslims. We don't want that because that's going to that's going to benefit the people. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta do something. We gotta come up with a plan. So if they want free rent from their church or whatever, if they don't want to pay for their church or pay for the property, then they won't fight. So this is the reason why they came with the what do you call that, the 503c3 or whatever.
Yeah.
And they came up with a faith-based initiative. Look that up, the the faith-based initiative that came from President Bush, President W. Bush. So that to stop that revolution. This is the reason why the churches don't fight back. And then you want to know why we bang on a church? Oh, I don't like this church bashing. So no, I'm going to continue bashing the church when they have an obligation to the community. And that's how it is. And I'm not saying some churches are trying, but it takes more. It takes a lot. It's 85 million church across this country. Did y'all know that? 85 million. I think it was million or maybe thousands. I'm not sure. Wow. Black church. We talking about black churches alone. Think about it. Underrated darkness. Wow. No, Brooklyn. 10 churches on every block. Methodist, Baptist.
More than that.
More than that. That's why they call it Church Avenue. This is the reason why they call it Church Avenue. Because there's 10 churches on every block and none of them get along. You know how much money, if the church said, hey, let's put our nickels and dimes together, you know how much wealth they would have if black people just came along, got together and said, hey, you're a pastor, let's do God's work. But they're not doing the work. But somebody don't like church bashing.
I know where they work at. Want me to tell you where they work at?
But then they put their money into, and then the money they collect, that's what? They put it in a white bank. That's what they do with their money. So yes, the church have a big obligation. Yeah, they are supposed to be the backbone of the black community. That shit don't change. But because when you have somebody and that's another thing I don't like, we always have people that intervene that don't look like us, they intervene in our fucking business. And I don't like that.
Me neither. I don't like it. But that sounds racist.
That sounds racist, exactly, right? Ain't that something?
Look, we get into hate speech again. Look, we get into hate speech.
I could tell you where they want. I could tell you where they go after they eat their dinners and stuff. You know, they have a small room and do a little licky and do a little pokey and then other stuff in there. You know, dead in the streets and all that. Again, they sheets is not clean.
It's true. It's not.
It's not clean. I'm talking about some men and some women. It's not clean. How you can say you a Christian, but you want to have sexual relations that somebody that is married, but in your eyes they are unyoked. That's not your calling. They marry, respect the unit.
Right.
Don't like what's going on, you should send them to counsel, independent counsel, not having sex with them.
Right.
And people I'm tired of people saying alleged. This has been going on for years.
Decades.
Yeah, so you know, mostly go through it is the black man. You got the black man as the pastor having sex with somebody else's wife. Because you don't like what your husband says. Then that black man, they're also married. The wife knows what's going on, and you ain't saying nothing about it. Like the brother said, you make too many choices, wrong choices, time after time after time. And we just talking about something.
That's true.
But we don't gonna say nothing about it. So let's talk about that. Why you don't listen, you know, that's what's going on. You know, you need to go home and stuff like that, you know. But no, you take up that dirty old robe, or sometimes you clean back and pull aside your head and hit it shit from the motherfucking back, and then she go back to her motherfucking husband act like ain't nothing happened. Or it could be vice versa.
Right.
But you call yourself Christians? Get on your knees begging me, please. So I want to know how many knee pads y'all have.
Right.
You put on your knee pads and pray, not put on your knee pads and satisfy sexually. And supposedly in a spiritual institution. I want that smoke
It's
today.
a shame.
I want that shit. I want it bad.
But even with that story, that big story where the pastor had asked for the $2,000 line, and the woman came up there with just 1,000 and change, and they was trying to blow it out of trying to blow it out perspective. But I was saying that so many that's very cultural to the churches. The church will say, "Oh, there's 20 people with $100. Come quick." You know, like that's common for a pastor in a black church to state a number of how many. That's the way that they fundraise. And yes, it may not be some people of course may manipulate it, and they're not being spiritual at all, but it's common that they do that. I mean, we sit people that go to the black church know that the pastor commonly will say, and sometimes they'll have a whole many times they'll be doing collections, like they'll do a collection for the building fund, they'll do a collection for activity for the youth, they'll do it, like it just shows you when they bring it mainstream, it's showcasing something that people that are not familiar with that setting are like, what? But it's common that when you in the church, that when it's time for um the tide to come in, that the ushers block the doors because they want no movement. It is like they highlight things that are common in the churches, and they try to make it like it's so horrible, but it's how it's always been done. They always be asking, maybe the numbers have gotten more, but they always say, "Oh, I got 50 people. 50 people got $20 for me." And people will run up there, give them $20 when that may be the amount. The financial person said, the secretary said, "Oh, we need to raise 500 or 5,000, whatever." So then the pastor will say, "Okay," and he'll say, "25 people need to do that." Like, have y'all not experienced that? That's always in the church. I've been going to church forever, and that's how they always roll. They're always playing those games.
And
So to
also,
highlight it on the mainstream is just them showcasing something that we do. That's the way that we fundraise.
so let me ask you a question, 12 hours. You go to church, right?
I have been, yes. I'm a church
Okay,
goer.
let me ask you a question. Do any of them ever reach out to black men to attend churches?
I haven't witnessed anybody specifically going to black men. No, I mean the
Rest.
doors are always open.
No, no.
But what do you
Had
mean?
they went
Like,
to a
how do
black
you envision
had they went to a black man, I want you to come to church. We gonna carry the sermon to you. Had they come up to
it?
them,
No, I have never seen that. No,
I rest my case.
but we do. You do know that there's soul winning departments. Like some people, like I witnessed with the department that does soul winning. When they go out and do soul winning, I'm assuming that they approach whoever there to try to bring them into the church.
Right, of
They say,
course.
"Do you want to know Jesus?" And as far as I know, they go to black men and whoever's they have access to. So I don't feel like they discriminate against the black man
They do.
when it comes to soul winning.
Yes, they do. Why the
That's
black man
horrible.
is not in the churches now? Why? I can tell you why.
Hmm.
See, me and God and I want you to understand the 12. You know, if you want the family to be nurtured, the man had to be part of the family, and they do not want
I
to.
agree. You feel the church doesn't want to, or you talking about something else?
Church don't want to. Some, talking about some.
That's messed up.
I'm not saying they should cater to women. We not saying that, but we just say. Oh, I'm just saying that yeah, men throughout the years, I said no, they ain't come to me.
Right. As D Love said, you see, she said because they know they can't run it on them. Like when they be talking, oh, there's
Yeah,
25 people I need $100 for. Mm-mm. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, they say you can't run the games.
and that's the problem. It is, and they will
I agree. That is the
slow down.
problem. That's messed
It
up.
really is. I mean, it's a song.
Yeah, because I went to Creflo Dollar Church and there was a lot of men there. I feel like he drew a lot of men because he was a very wealthy pastor, and I think a lot of men like that about him. And he was really kind of masculine. You know how like some men, I think they get turned off if the pastor comes off too feminine. But he would say things like he the head nigga in charge and all this kind of stuff. And I think that it drew men that like masculine people. So I feel like he had a very strong male turnout at his church, and I feel like that's why Dr. Umar Johnson, Dr. Umar always talk about him. Say, "Oh, you give Creflo Dollar money weekly. Why you can't give it to me? Why you can't give me money weekly?" Like he used to say that kind of stuff when he be trying to fundraise.
It's
He would
crazy.
pinpoint. And TD Jakes, he have a men component to his ministry, Jacob's Ladder something, and so he have a lot of men
Thank you,
too.
brother official 1SP. Yeah, on 1SP to answer your question. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I do live on TikTok. Yes, I do. Happy to do it too. Shit, YouTube
Salute when I see
1SP.
my
Yeah, y'all
vets
think
in
that?
the house. You still for the smoke though, JTC? You
No, but
still ready for the smoke? I love it. You
I
ready? You ready
want
for the
that.
smoke?
I want that smoke. I really do. I want that smoke. I want the smoke. I want all of it. I want that smoke. Bro. No.
No, I love it. I love it. That's what I want to hear. Cause I don't like it when people be talking crazy. They be like straight up lying, and they talking like it's fact. And I'm like, what are y'all talking about? So what
Nah, you
society?
don't
Are
want that
we in two
smoke,
different
man. I
societies?
want that smoke. I want that smoke. You don't like it? Yes, let's stay in the corner. I want that smoke. Nah, you're not. No, nah, nah. And they be these ones look like us running in goddamn mouth. So y'all need to shut up. Stay in your miserable self without a man or without a woman, whatever. Just stay over there.
Or they don't just have a great love for their people. Like they so excited when we have a non-black amongst us. Like I feel like they play up. Like if somebody that's non-black come in the group, they play up to them so heavy. Like it's
How
just
you
like, oh my
doing?
god,
Oh my
oh, like
god!
all of a sudden they're the best thing ever.
Right,
And
right.
I'm
That
like, what's
like
going
they
on right
worship.
now?
Yeah, like they worship them or something.
It's crazy. It's like, what happened? Like, why are
But
you
but
playing up to this person so hard?
but check it out, right? But when it comes to shows, right? There's a reality shows. They love talk about that.
But I think the reality show you talking about in reality, not talking about the shows that come on cable.
That's what I'm talking about. They love them shows. They talk about that. They do. When we talking about building and stuff like that, they don't like have these talks.
But it doesn't hurt to have the conversation. So I don't know why they don't like
They
it.
don't want to.
They're gonna lose the money, right? They're gonna lose their money. They're afraid to lose their non-black their
Right,
non-black
they're a post. They're a post. Hey, nigga, stay in your place. Right? I'm gonna give you this. Shut up. What?
right, right.
I be quiet. There you
That's
go.
crazy.
Stay in your
But you know
place.
what I don't like too? I don't like that you doing your thing on your channel and then they get drawn to you. And it's like, no, you shouldn't change because you doing your having your platform drew them over there. So just keep doing you. Like they to come over and them trying to change is them being crazy. Like just they got to do their own channel. You don't got to change my channel. But at least when you come over here, you can get that heat.
Yeah. True heat.
True heat, yes. Be like, you're not gonna play. We're not gonna be playing those games where if anything goes, because they'll be talking all crazy. Oh, can you change a tire? Can you just first? Why you can't ask? Do you own a car? Because to try to like insult somebody based on that when they may not be people that even bother with vehicles because of where they're based, it doesn't make sense to me. They said so straight up. Do you own a car? Do you drive? And be like, no, and then okay, so move on. You know what I mean? But instead, they want to try to use things. Do you have a good relationship with your mother? The person mother could be dead, could have already gone. Like I know people that moms died when they were teenagers. So what is the conversation about the mother about? Everybody don't have the same situation. Everybody don't got their moms. Everybody don't got family. And let's continue. You know what I mean? We still got to do what we got to do. We still got to make moves in this society. So what are we talking about, really? You know, like I don't like it. Everybody doesn't
Yeah.
have support with the adults in their family. They still got to figure out a way. You know, like you don't have the support by your family. You still gonna have to figure out the way. You don't get a pass as an adult. You don't get a pass. So don't talk about it like you get a pass because you don't. If your family members are disconnected and they're not trying to help you financially, you still are obligated to figure it out. Like people don't care. They're not giving you no pass. They're not giving you no more help. So you got to still figure it out. And to act like we don't have a cold society is incorrect. That's why I have a problem with sometimes how they teach children because they don't want to really because it's easy. It's easier to make it like all adults are safe when the monster is a predator, right? And that could be your peer or an adult. So just educate the person on the issues, not try to make it like you can verify and confirm that everybody in this space is good because it's not true. That's why we have a wolf in sheep clothing. I feel it's better to have conversations with the children about these realities, the wolf in the sheep clothing, explaining what that means, explaining that people put on a mask instead of them have to deal with an unrealistic expectation from the jump that they're never going to fight you. It just gets worse for you as an adult if you have these fairy tales in your mind. Like we we tell stories, and some people they don't adjust well in life because they think that something supposed to happen for them that was never in the cards for them, because it don't work like that. It's just a story. It's not reality. That's not how it works. People are out here for theirs. That's a fact.
Yep. Right about that.
So you're gonna have to maneuver that way.
Yep, you're right. Mm-hmm. Guy
Instead
Nine,
of
were you
telling
still
them,
there?
"Oh, be nice," Yeah. What about Guy?
Yeah, Guy Nine, were you still there?
Yeah, I'm here, brother.
Okay.
So I'm
I
gonna
just saw it's just a movie. Hmm.
yeah, I'm gonna recharge my phone, get it to like 100% because I'm gonna do my TikTok.
Yeah,
And
I'm gonna get up out of here anyway. Yeah, brother, you keep me up after this, man.
all right, my brother.
Salute to you.
Hit me up.
One love. One love.
Matter of fact, make
One
your
love.
last remarks. Yeah, each of you make your last remarks. Stay. And we're gonna close out as a family.
I'm just saying that I just want to say, well, shout out to you, 12 L's, and my brother underrators. Want to give both of y'all a shout out to you and y'all realness. You know what I'm saying? And this is how we I think more of us should have this type of conversation, this unapologetic conversation, because I'm not with all that foolishness. As I get older, I'm starting to how you say, I'm starting to give a fuck less, right? So it's like I'm pushing. Next year I'll be 50. Think about it. So
Okay.
I'm not. So it's like don't care. I don't care if I lose so-called friends. I don't care no more, because it's like I'm at the age now. Is like things should have been solved before I was even born. All this stuff that we talking about, it should have been solved then. But it seemed like to me, people want to keep this slave culture alive. And I'm not with all that slave culture. I'm not with that. I'm not with all banging them out. Just like when I did the program, and for some people, when I did my live on TikTok, and Underrated was there, and I had talked about how Black folks have showed more love than to other races of people, but they want me to bang on my brothers from the Caribbean. They want me to bang on my brothers from the continent of Africa. But it was those brothers that helped me as well. I'm not saying my African American brothers over here didn't help me, and my African American sisters didn't help me, but those brothers from the Caribbean, they helped me too, because they're Pan-African. Pan-Africanism is just not an American thing. It's a global African thing. Now you got some coons in the Caribbeans, you got some coons in Africa, but I'm not for them. They could just all perish. I'm for Black people who love Black people. Like I just mentioned about my brother, who's a goddaughter, he's a godfather of my daughter. He's Haitian. He took me to a ball game for my birthday. And I want to say congratulations on your team, Underrated. Your Knicks beat my Wizards, but it's all good. It's all good.
I don't care, but I want that smoke today.
It's all good. I'm just trying to put a light on things, though. But I'm just saying that he took me for my ball game for my birthday, man. Like I never saw my team play in Madison Square Garden. But just to see my team playing against the Knicks, and I wore my jersey, I was all Washington out.
Right.
So, I'm saying that was a good feeling. And we haven't seen each other in a minute. And I was worried about him. Like, damn, I miss my brother. Like, this guy I went to college with. And I told him, I said, look, bro, I missed you, man. Like, the family missed you. And he was like, yeah, I miss y'all too. You know what I'm saying? Because it was one point we kind of stayed distant, and we had a little fallout. And then it's like, as I get older, I'm like, damn, it wasn't even worth it. Like, it wasn't even worth it even get mad at my brother. And he wasn't even mad at me like that. And sometimes that's something I have to control as well, is the situation that serious for me to be that upset with somebody who always been there for me. You know what I'm saying? So I got, so I'm changing, but I won't tolerate total disrespect. And that's what I'm experienced on the social media and all this other stuff, and I'm just not going to tolerate that. But my family is my family. You know, if my family is my family. So if I can see you, my family, that's deep. That's deep. So I just want to just put that out there. That that's what I'm at this point. You know what I'm saying? So, but with that said, thank you, Underrated. Thank you, 12 L's. You know, and thanks everybody in the chat for keeping this chat live. And we will talk again. 12 L's should get on TikTok with us, man. You'll be a great asset.
Y'all, another app. See, y'all just leave the app.
But that you get coins. You get coins.
Oh,
YouTube don't give shit. I'm not making no money on YouTube. You'll see. You'll see. You're gonna get addicted. I put underrated addicted to that.
Hell yeah. Sure.
That's it. And he get a lot of support. Women just flooding.
Yeah, he told me.
Women are just loving him. Sisters. Because they like his masculinity, and he gets rewarded for that. That's all I think I gotta say.
Thank you. Good, make the last month. And y'all stay right to make that last month, man.
Oh,
man. Make your last remarks. Then, brother, you stay there. Make my last. We're gonna close out as a family.
All right, King.
Stay right there.
I'm so happy that I did not get disappointed coming over here. You know, I wasn't disappointed. I thank you for the opportunity to come here. I was like, I'm gonna change the subject. You was like, come on, come do what you want, and I appreciate it. You didn't disappoint me. Your subscribers didn't disappoint me. And Guy was never going to disappoint me. I'm so happy Guy even came up because it's all about black first with Guy. Guy don't play. Like right away. Right. He's like, put the black art in number one, and I love it. But I do think it's unfortunate that that we don't necessarily experience that outside of this, of this area right here. In the outside, we getting the backlash from our own people, and the foolishness of it all, and the snootiness of all this stuff that goes on with our people. In Harlem, we got the Urban League here on 125th Street now. We got the Harlem studio opened up, and they had an event that they said they didn't have no more tickets for. And I'm like, they already closing off stuff for the public? Like, it's already crazy how Harlem stuff, it's just, you can see how stuff is getting closed off. They're getting tighter with stuff. They're not trying to be as public as it can be. And it's really unfortunate. But, we still got to push on. It's still work we're going to always have to do. Unfortunately, I saw a movie, and they was talking about the struggles of American blacks that had came in here being enslaved, and I just look at it as we just gonna always have the fight. So we always got to be teaching our kids, because I feel like everything they was talking about in that movie I watched has just evolved. It's still the same thing, because I know personally, I went to school and there was no white people in my school. So you can't say that they successfully, all that fighting they did to make sure we got with white kids, that it actually worked, because I'm 48 now, and I did not go to school in elementary and so forth with white kids at all. And I live in a mixed populated city. But even though that, I didn't have no white kids. I didn't meet white kids in my educational environment until I went to college. And look how many of us get to go to college. That's not something everybody does. So you telling me if I didn't go to college, I would have not mingled with white people at all, as far as in school settings, And then so then that makes me say, so see, when you look at everything, they fought so hard to be with them white kids, fought hard our people. And then look, I'm post slavery, and I wasn't in school with, and I'm telling you, when I was in elementary school, my first elementary school, we used to always sing, "Before I be a slave, I be buried in my grave and go home
Mhm.
to my Lord and be free." That's some slave stuff. We used to sing that. I
Mm.
remember
Remember
singing
that.
that. We have very pro-black school setting, all blacks, and we wasn't here to play no games for the white man. So I'm just saying, it all the fighting that we see people. If we don't teach our kids, if we don't keep it going, then that's what they are trying to do, is just keep us enslaved, keep us uneducated. Their plan has not changed. All they do is just they just present they make an appearance. But where are the whites? If it's gonna appear right, we should see a real mixture of white people. And I just saying, I'm ending with challenging the thoughts of people to say, when you was in school, were you with white people? Because I know I wasn't. Only white people might be the teacher, and I didn't even have many of those. I didn't have many white teachers in the school setting I was in Bed-Stuy. Okay, I didn't start getting white teachers until I relocated to Fort Greene, right? So it's just something I think we should all really think about. But thank you again, Underrated, for this opportunity.
Yeah, stay right there. Stay right there. You know what? Before I continue, I was thinking like this, and I'm gonna see how you guys and I will feel about you, and then after that, I make my last remarks. I was thinking about, well, we should make this as a series, just us three. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, that I like
A
that.
series of what? I mean, what's the topic? What's the series topic?
We gonna talk about topics like this.
Oh, you mean just open like general like this? You mean just an open
Right,
panel?
like this, right?
Oh, okay.
But then if we want to have people to come up, they just got to stick. But I'm just talking about us, just us three.
Okay, well, you got our information. We plugged in.
Definitely, yeah. I'm gonna reach out
Yeah.
to you. And Sister Monica, I'm gonna reach out to you. She said, yeah, yeah, yeah. We went y'all on YouTube. You might have a chopper with the one and only Monica Mo Justice. That's my day
That
one
sounds
right there.
awesome. I would love
That's
to
my
see it. That
day
sounds awesome.
one. She part of Underrated One family a long time. She get yeah. So hopefully we get a chop up tomorrow right here. Right here, come reach out to y'all and everything. But I want that before I can tell. I want that smoke.
I love it. Yes.
I want that smoke. See, I trying to play. See, I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to work with some of your fools. I'm talking about our people. Y'all keep on. So I want to smoke. Brother God Hollywood said, Brother Underrated, you got to get back from teaching. You got to get back to teach. So I don't want to teach. They don't want us to know I need you. You got to get back and teach. But I part of that teaching, I want that smoke. I want the smoke because I want to give it out. I want to, cause some of us as a people, y'all want to be with wickedness. Cause see, like I always say, and I'm gonna continue to say this: to protect my righteousness, my unrighteousness have to come out. Let me say it again: to protect my righteousness, my unrighteousness have to come out. So I want the smoke. I want it. I don't care it come from man or woman. I want the smoke.
Right.
Y'all gonna understand what underrated really means. Cause I get down for mine. But other than that, but TikTok, I'll be with my man, brother God Nollywood, man. TikTok is all right. Oh, let me read before I continue. So God, she she said, congratulations, be acknowledged. Make the money, don't let the money make you. Thank you so much, Sister Monica. You right about that. But I tried to, I'm telling y'all, go to TikTok. Man, I get a TikTok. Let me tell you, when I was setting this up on YouTube, I mean, I was a little tired. I was loud. Then I see y'all lighting up and everything. But TikTok, oh my God. And I do the dance of TikTok. TikTok! Man, I could be so tired. And other than I press that doggone live. Boop, boop, boop. God now will tell you. God now will tell you. Because I'm telling you, you will get points. Even you there. Everybody was, man, let me explain something to you. God now will tell you, boy. God now will tell the people. Tell them I be smart. Tell them. Tell the truth. He being the tell the truth. He being the come on, tell it to you. He being the panel. Tell him God now. Tell him.
You ain't lying, brother. You ain't lying. You get more action on YouTube. You get more love on TikTok than YouTube. And I'm not saying you don't get love on YouTube, but you get coins.
What's up, G? What's up, G? Yeah, I'm telling you, 12 hours, you need to get this. You need to come to, man. Got 12 hours, man. I tell you, man. You man. I tell you one thing, man. Now, you know what? My phone's right in the back right there, man. God and I would. I'm gonna have to get on very quick, and then after that, I'm gonna get on with you. I'm trying to tell you, man. Listen, TikTok is my best friend. Yeah.
I'm trying to get 12 bells on that boy. I'm telling you.
12.
I love the love though. Y'all probably put me on. That's great.
Yeah,
y'all probably put me on. I appreciate that.
Come to TikTok. Listen.
Looking out.
What you doing, right? You're not gonna do like you're not gonna do a lot just like that, but you could post. But when you get your doggone 1,000, oh my God, 12. Now, be like this. I'm telling you, you're gonna go to YouTube. You're gonna be like, do I have to settle for this bullshit? One time, let me tell you how bad it is. Brother God in Hollywood, I was getting ready to do a YouTube short. You know what happened? I look at that shit, man, fuck YouTube short. I'm going to TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I'm telling
you. So you got to get 1,000 for TikTok too. You got to get 1,000. Like we got to get 1,000 on YouTube.
Yeah, but
it's quick. But you get it quick though. You get it real quick.
And it's not like taking months.
No.
12. My first page. Listen, my first page. I got my 1,000 within 4 months, and it got hacked. And I started again. I got my 1,000 within 2 months. You will get it quicker.
Mm-hmm.
What you bring it to the table, and you're political, and then I'm saying, and then you got brothers that that brothers that take that they would like you because you with us. You like us. Oh, you gonna get your G, man. You gonna get your G. 12.
I'll look into it.
No, they don't look into it. No, don't look. No. We like I'm gonna go. God now. Yo, underrated. No, you ain't gonna look. We need you to come.
Oh
yeah. Okay. Yeah, because he was hesitant. He sounded just like you. He was hesitant too. He was like TikTok. I was like, no, I'm telling you, it's you gonna. So he tried it out. No, but first he had his first account, but he said he didn't do too well. He was like, I don't know. But I said, no, you got to come back. Yo, YouTube. I mean, TikTok is the shit. Ever since he got on TikTok, and when I brought him back, it was just nonstop.
Wow. Okay, I gotta make a new account then, because I got one.
Oh, you don't keep that account you got. You don't keep that? Why not?
Cause I don't have the password or nothing to it. I don't remember none of it.
Find a password, right? No, this is what you do. Find a password to that, right? Keep that as a backup account. Then you make your new one.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna look into it today because
Let me say this.
Do no looking, nothing. Do
but
it
I'm gonna
today.
say, because I'm gonna say this because I think I had the same issue. Like I couldn't get in my password, but then again, I had a lot of violations too. But I was new to it, so I didn't know, I didn't know there was certain things you could say, certain things you can't say. And that's another thing. You can't say certain words because people will get. So you can play around it. You can just play around it, but you can still be yourself. You can still, say, talk about certain things. I try not to like curse and that's just for me. I don't use the N word, but you got a lot of those that the N word is always accepted on these white social medias. But when it comes down to other slur words, you'll get banned. So, but I don't use that. I don't use that. Oh yeah, there's one thing where you can't say white people. You got to say YT or BLK, stuff like that. So those are the only things that it's slightly sensitive, but you can work around it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
George,
I mean,
he said you bringing hell. He said hell is coming with you. Wow, y'all, they loving it. They loving it. I'm gonna check it out right now. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, like you could just go on our page, just check out our page, and you'll see what we do.
And you're under Guy Nollywood on TikTok? Is Guy?
Yes. Guy Nollywood, Guy Nollywood Junior 51.
Okay. I'll look it up. JT, you're on silent.
Yeah. I'm trying to tell you. Man, TikTok is my best friend. And let me explain something to y'all, man. I was on it earlier, man. I got me some lot of diamond.
I saw it.
Yeah. And I was with some nice lady. See, like let me say this. See, beautiful
and
ladies.
And that's another thing I like about Underrated. Like, if I come on Show Love, he'd be like, "Yo, subscribe to my brother, God Nolly. He's the realest dude," and they be subscribing to me, so I get more followers. And the funny thing about he just meet them. He just met them like. It's not like he knew him from years. I'm like, "Dang, he said, she just came on Show Me Love." I was like, I don't even get that.
Get over here.
Oh shit.
Let me say a few things. We're gonna close.
But I told Underrated, I said, "See, that's your gift. You got a gift. A lot of people got certain gifts. Yeah, he know how to draw in the people." And I told him, and I peeped that when I first met him. I said, "Yo, you got to teach because you could draw in the people." And I thought TikTok was the right platform for him.
No. There's men come on there.
I know that's what I'm saying. You know how to draw in the people. That's the thing.
Let me tell you, man. And the women, yo, it's easy on the eyes.
Oh yeah, the women all forget about it.
Oh, they easy on the eyes.
Oh, forget about it.
When the women not all easy on the eyes and they got bad, this is what I do. Y'all, see, understand what I'm saying, y'all. When your masculinity shows up, women coming to marry and not they comes. They comes. When you gonna come back? They gonna ask my brother God Nollywood, when you gonna come? When you gonna get back on? You don't get that different. Some people knew YouTube was cool. I'm not talking about y'all. Y'all good.
Right. Yeah.
Y'all good. yo, Grinda X, when you gonna come back on? We're gonna make sure we're gonna put it right down there to make sure you get back on.
Mm-hmm.
These, I mean, I ain't gonna say brothers don't do it. They do it on TikTok. I'm not gonna say they do. They do. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. And y'all come. I'm telling you, go God night on TikTok. Y'all gonna find that. Y'all gonna learn later on, dog. Man, I now understand God now. I be running to TikTok. I be like this, like, what time is it? 7 o'clock? I'm gonna take up at 8:30. Or wait till 11 to 11 o'clock. I be.
And also too, also I want to tell 12 adults, you don't have to worry about copyright when you play music and all that. You could play, whatever
Oh,
music.
that's nice.
Yeah,
you
you
don't have
can
to worry
play
about.
that. You can play their music.
Yeah, you could play whatever music on there. It's not. You don't have to worry about copyright, nothing like that.
That's a great draw for me because I love music.
And they will share your stuff out. They see you if you do post before you get your 1,000 like that. They even share your stuff out.
Yeah, they do. They're like save if they because there's been many times they got my videos on favorite and all that stuff.
Yeah, you get favorites. Yeah, I got a few joints already on favorites.
And you saying that's TikTok does it? TikTok.
TikTok.
Wow. So they making sure they letting the new people be showcased. That's really love.
After when you stop doing it, that's like first 2 weeks, you ain't new no more. You with us. You just said, "Oh yeah, who sent you?" So you can see, say God not will owe me. Doesn't make a difference, and they gonna say, "Oh really?" Because they know we good people, and they be not. Oh, 12 hours. I'm telling you, you go on TikTok, you go look at YouTube a certain way. I'm telling you, I'm looking at YouTube like this, man. I mean. Man, I tell you, man, every time I look at the symbol of YouTube, it makes me sick. Being honest. But when I get on TikTok, shit, man, let me get off the motherfucking shit, man. I get because you say you want, yeah, I want you to hit me up and hit me after this, brother.
Yeah,
So,
I gotta charge my phone first.
oh, charge. All right, yeah. So I'm gonna get
Yeah.
off here, and I'm a rest up for my man TikTok. Give him the get him your page again, so in case they want to go, come by, they can.
It's God Nollywood 51. God Nollywood, yeah, God Nollywood Junior 51. I'm sorry, God Nollywood.
God Nollywood Junior 51. That's his page. Go to TikTok, look him up, hit him up like that. Mine's is Grinda X with that red X one. That's mine. But go to God Nollywood Junior 51. I'm gonna be with him tonight. It's gonna be some fire tonight. Yo, listen, y'all. Go where that you respect, love you and respect it. I've been doing this YouTube thing for over a decade and a half. And y'all always show, I'm talking about the underrated Word family. Y'all always show me love. And I thank y'all for that. I really thank y'all for that. But you have to understand though too. I gotta go somewhere to be loved and respected. TikTok respect me. Now, do they have some weirdos on YouTube? Yeah, of course they have some. Of course they do. But in TikTok, you winning regardless. Think about that. You got content. You get they give you the tools, to enhance it. Do that too. I got my clicker. Man, I got my clicker yes, my hour. Clickety. I'm gonna see how I could do it on here. I forgot to do that. But picture that, y'all. Picture you on your own live, right? Check this out. I mean, so I tell you, hit the button so the hearts be going up there. But picture this, y'all. You doing your live for 40 minutes and you getting 30,000 views. 40,000, 50,000. An hour, you probably be up to 89,000. Yesterday, when I did my view, brother, I forgot to tell you, I was close to 80,000.
Wow.
That when I did
That's a
this
lot of
morning,
people.
when I did that one early this morning, you know how many views I got? I got close to 60 views. But the clicker. When I was doing my finger, before I got the click, I was getting like 20 views, 15, 20 views, 20,000, 15,000, 20 views. He got now with the set.
He's
One
right.
time I got 50 views. They had the clicker and click. That's what I'm saying. 12 valves. You don't roll with us, or God have been a little longer, but I can help you a little something. We can help you out a little something too. Get your clicker. That clicker is your best friend. Get other stuff, man. Man, listen, let me. Man, I got my doggone clicker. Man, look. We have to understand that you got to put yourself out there and stay with it, because the way how these other social platforms is, go to TikTok. Oh my God. You could have your own. You could have your own subject or anything or something. You don't have no subject, and it be people get on this. Come on, and they want you to come back. They want you to come back. So 12 vows. Do that, please. You deserve it. And even the ones in the chat, come to on a real. Come to TikTok. Let's start. We can start because I'm extending underrated family on TikTok. The underrated one family on TikTok. So y'all think about it. And you tell people, say Grinda X sent you, or they know 12 Val sent you. God 91 Junior 51 sent you. Let's start this movement together. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. So on behalf of my channel, the underrated darkness, you're truly the number one grinder. Oh yeah, possible we might be doing a chopper with Monica More Justice. I gotta reach out to her in a few minutes I gotta reach out to her and everything. Okay, no problem, bro. No problem. Just call me whatever. Because I'm gonna get off right now anyway. But I'm gonna reach out to Monica More Justice through email. You never know. Possible probably have a chopper with her right back here tomorrow. Right back here, long overdue. You come to TikTok.
I hear you.
Since you be very respected. All jokes aside, I know I be joking around. I want that smoke, but sis, we need you. TikTok, where it's at. You ain't seen me smile like this in a long time. I be TikTok to that situation. Don't go on TikTok. Make me drink some more. Yeah. So on behalf of my town, I'm a dog. Go to the number one grinder. God bless one. One is Ghost.